Everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. I am standing here in Iverstead with my dysfunctional dark elf, Evo Sedarys, and we are going to make the climb up to High Hrothgar. We've already done, the Way of the Voice, but I feel like at least with this character, visiting Greybeards, visiting Paarthurnax, it should be a pain in the ass, it should be a pilgrimage. He respects them. He doesn't necessarily agree with them about everything, but he respects them, and, he can get into it on that level. Now, if you read each of these etched tablets at the end, you get kind of a cool little 24-hour perk, I think it is, or maybe it's 12 hours. I don't remember. But basically, animals won't bother you if you touch all of them. So we're gonna do animal allegiance here, because animal allegiance will make the animals fight on your side for a while, and that's always good. I wonder if dragons ever attack on this path. I have never run into a dragon here, but you never know, right? I mean, dragons like mountains. Of course, maybe Paarthurnax kind of acts as dragon repellent. I don't know. And these tablets are also cool because if you read them, you get the story of what happened with the Dragon War and how Kinnereth and Paarthurnax kind of teamed up and kind of, each helped humanity in their own way fight against their dragon overlords, because Kinnereth gave mortals the ability to use shouts, and Paarthurnax also, helped train them. Ooh, hang on here. We are going to use yeah. Oh, great. Where'd he go? Have we been hoisted by our own petard? Oh, here we go. Haha. And yes, I save scum because I die a lot. I die so often. I die like the filthy casual I am, so. Oh. Oh, there's another one. So many frost trolls, so little time. Alright, we're just gonna sneak. Where is... Something is seeing us. Oh, well, maybe it's a goat? Why? No, it's another frost troll! My goodness! And it's beating up a poor goat. Crap. Good Lord. Must be because I'm at... normally when you do this as a low-level character... Aw, poor goat. Well, that's a shame. What would that goat do to anybody? Anyway, normally when you do this as a low-level character, there's just that one frost troll at the very end. And I remember when I used to do this as a low-level character, well, not with this character, but with other characters, I would often have Lydia with me because, you know, she's usually like the first follower you get. A troll, but I mean, we're level 52, and I guess now the game's just like, oh, let's like throw a whole bunch of frost trolls at you just because we can. I mean, it's ridiculous. I think it would be cool if, like, you ran into a dwarven centurion. Like, you'd never see that coming. Imagine, like, a dwarven centurion just, like, trudging up High Hrothgar, clomp, clomp, clomp. Come on, reticle. There we go. Feels wrong to sneak up High Hrothgar for some reason. This is like, you know, I mean, he's a sneaky archer, dark elf, uses poisons, destruction magic, you name it. I mean, this is not a man that fights with honor, let's put it that way. But I think he feels a little bit weird sneaking up High Hrothgar. It just doesn't seem right somehow. Or sneaking up to 7,000 steps doesn't seem right. Now, there is almost always a troll. Oh, yes, there he is. Let's see if I can nail him. And he's, like, on the edge there. Ooh. Yeah! Booyah! That was a nice kill cam. I'm impressed with it. Although, you know, the kill cams that I think I enjoy the most are the ones where you get the arrow up a farmer's butt. For some reason, whenever I get a kill cam involving Falmer, it seems to often go up their butt. I don't know why. And sometimes, like, they, like, will come out of those little hidey holes that they have, and then they'll, like, stop, and they'll scratch their butts. The Falmer are funny, funny people. They're unintentionally funny people. I mean, their backstory is actually quite tragic, but the way they behave sometimes when they think no one's looking is really funny. Of course, I imagine we've all scratched our butts from time to time and we've thought no one was looking. The trick is to be correct. Because I think we've all done things that we shouldn't have done when we thought no one was looking and someone actually was looking. And there are the paving stones on the road to embarrassment. Good God, why am I rambling about such things? It's late at night. I guess I'm in a rambly mood. So, we are going to enlist Paarthurnax's help in learning how to call Odahviing to try to find out where Alduin went, because the Greybears basically decided to be dicks to us. I mean, they're basically like, you must kill Paarthurnax. We're not going to talk to you until you kill Paarthurnax, who happens to be possibly the nicest dragon in existence. I mean, for a dragon, he's positively cuddly. Ava would like to at least get his side of the story. And there we go, Voice of the Sky. And if in case you're wondering what exactly that does, so for 23 hours, animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Open High Hrothgar. See if Arngyr's around. We should probably at least, like, say hello. Wolfgar. I wish they were color-coded. That would be funny. RGB or CMYK, graybeards. That's kind of an interesting idea. I wonder which one we get to be cyan. Now there's an ugly shade of blue. Early on, when I was a sweet young thing, I had a number of jobs where I had to do color correcting, and once you learn to see, like, photos in terms of their coloring off. At least I couldn't. Right, where? I just sort of feel like if I'm gonna talk to their leader, I should, I don't know. No, we're not gonna deal with that room. It's where you would, like, negotiate between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials if we were gonna do that quest, but... Einarth. No. Wolfgar? No. Arngeir.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
The Blades want me to kill Paarthurnax.
Now you see why I've warned you against them bloodthirsty barbarians.
Is it true what they said? Was he Alduin's ally?
Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thuum.
I haven't decided what to do yet. I would like to go and talk to Paarthurnax, hear his side of the story.
Ah, you're learning, Dragonborn. Doing nothing can be the wisest choice, although strangely often the most difficult. I trust that you will make the right choice in the end. Listen to the voice that Kynareth has placed within you, and your path will be clear.
Well, since I've got your attention, have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Thank you. Arcwind Point.
Breath and focus.
Oh, I think that's the buggy one. There is a word wall where basically it doesn't clear properly when you find it. All right, time for some clear skies. All right. All right, we are gonna have to deal with a bunch of ice wraiths. Actually, you know, my mage gear, because there are a ton of ice wraiths on this path, and they're easier to take out with destruction than with the bow. Necklace of... Don't I have a destruction necklace somewhere? Yes, I do. So, we shall double cast Incinerate. If we need to. And I'm also going to quick save because I die a lot. Oh, wow. Skyrim is bringing on the nighttime scenery porn. We look at that. That is... I know that, I mean, I don't know that things are like E&Bs. I don't know if they're even available for the PS4 anyway, but I have honestly never understood why people even bothered with them, because I've always found Skyrim to be pretty enough on its own. Alright, where are you, Ice Wraith? Yeah! Alright. Where are your teeth? We want your teeth! We want your teeth so we can turn them into invisibility potions. So we can always use those. Well, gosh dang it to heck. Gosh dang it to heck. Alright, there's another one. Oh no. Alright. Oh, dear me. Let's see. We've got plentiful healing. Do you have any minor healing? Well, I'm trying to like use up the weaker ones first. Ooh, right off the side of the mountain. Alright. Of course, that has a longer shout cooldown. Damn shouts and their damn cooldowns. I'll just have to hang out here. Wait for the overly dramatic music to subside. Whoa. Alright. Good lord. That was a little bit unnerving. I didn't realize the mist would like kind of just... I was kind of scared I was gonna get killed by that mist. You're worse than a goddamn cliff racer! You have an annoyingly difficult to hit hitbox. This is a beautiful walk, if cold and dangerous. It kind of sums up the entire Skyrim experience. Beautiful, but cold and dangerous. Now that I think about it, it also could be an accurate description of a beautiful Russian spy. She is beautiful, but cold and dangerous. I mean, doesn't that sound like a female Bond villain? I am feeling very random tonight, people. Hello, Paarthurnax. We need to talk. Yes, we need to have a little chat. Hello.
Dremyolok, greetings.
Right back at you. So, the blades. think you deserve to die. I would like to get your side of the story.
The blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
So, why shouldn't I trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se suyek. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Interesting.
Sum arc mora.
Okay. Evo's gonna need to think about this for a while. He's gonna just hang out here. Let me explain to you something about this character. I believe that I do have this footage captured, but I never recorded commentary for it, and I don't know if I'm ever going to bother. So here we go. When this character was a young thing, well, when this character was low level, you know, he went through Helgen. He was asked by Hadvar's family, because he went with Hadvar in Helgen. Whoever his uncle was, I forget his uncle's name right now, but he was asked by Hadvar's uncle to, you know, get help from the Jarl of Whiterun to help out Riverwood, because they don't even, those poor sods don't even have a wall. And, you know, at the time, he was pretty traumatized by what he went through in Helgen. I mean, he just, like, burned down the family home in Morrowind. He had very good reasons for doing so, actually. But, you know, he was caught, you know, crossing the border, running away from the authorities. And then the town then he was going to get his head chopped off. And then the whole town basically gets nuked by Alduin. So, you know, I mean, he was... to say that he was shaken up by that series of events, it would be an understatement. I think most people would be. But, you know, he tried to do the right thing. He did go to Dragon's Reach. He did talk to Jarl Bolgrif. And he went out with Irileth and her men to fight his first dragon. And when he saw that dragon, he ran like a little girl. He just ran. He couldn't deal with it. He ran. And he avoided Whiterun for a long time in this playthrough because he had no idea what happened there. He assumed that the whole town must have been completely destroyed like Helgen, and he didn't want to face it. And he did not go back until he wound up in Dawnstar quite by accident. He just kind of randomly found the town on his way somewhere else and wound up meeting Erander in the Windpeak Inn, and he helped Erander out. And you know, Erander is a dark elf like him, and like him he has a fairly dark past. He was a worshipper of Ermina, and it's pretty clear when talking to Erander that he was not always a good person, that he, you know, did some pretty bad things. But, you know, he turned his life around and he became a priest of Mara, and Evo basically was very influenced by this meeting of another dark elf and, you know, with kind of a redemption story, I guess. And he decided, after doing some hard thinking at, you know, after some in the tavern there afterwards, that he needed to go back to Whiterun to at least make sure that, you know, see if there was something he could do. He assumed that the town would just be completely destroyed because that's what happened to Elgin. But he went back, and it was like the town had been frozen in time. The dragon was still there, Irileth was still there, the guards were still there. It was like he'd been given this second chance. So, you know, he fought his dragon, and he eventually accepted his place as the Dragonborn, which he honestly views as kind of, in some ways, a mixture of blessing and curse. So I guess the reason I'm telling you this is that, well, he does believe in redemption. He does think that people should be given a chance, you know, to have a do-over. So, you know, Paarthurnax has just told him, yeah, I struggle with my nature. Dragons have this natural desire to dominate, you know, everything around them, and I fight against that through the way of the voice, you know, and yeah, the blades do kind of have a point. But, you know, but he's trying to be a good guy. So, no, we're not going to kill him. We're going to give him a chance. You know, he's helped out. He's helped out mortals before. We'll let him continue. 'Cause, you know, we ran from Whiterun like a little girl, and something gave us a second chance. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna give him a second chance.
Speak. I will listen.
I need to trap a dragon. Do you have any ideas?
Yes. I have been pondering on exactly that question. Lingra mora. I have tasted the voices of Alduin's allies on the wind. Pogan nachlas vokril vachjun. There is one who I remember well. Odahviing. He is the one to tell us where Alduin has gone. Ah, I forget how little you know of the Dove. Our names are always made up of 3 Rothmulag, words of power. You see, Paarthurnax, a thum, a shout, yes?
Why would he come when called? He's not a dog.
He is not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by nature.
As
Few
are dark
could
elves.
resist such a challenge, especially from you, Dovahkiin. But Odahviing, he is headstrong, bozik, rash. Even among the Dove, he was known for this. He will not resist the challenge of your voice, Dovahkiin. He will come. Now, hear his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind. Odahviing. Know it in your sum. Odahviing.
Snow Hunter Wing. Now, and it's auto-saving. Call dragon. Oh, okay. Thank you. And is this the way down? Alright. That's the time wound. No. Oh, you know what? We also need a patch of unmelting snow. Which I want to see. Okay, right now I am looking for a patch of unmelting snow that we need to get for Quintus Noval, which is part of another quest. I kind of want to see if I can find it without a quest marker, but I may very well just cave and use the quest marker. But I kind of want to see if I can find it without, because it kind of seems like maybe I should be able to find it without. Don't mind me, Paarthurnax. I'm just trying to do a fetch quest here, you know. The Dovahkiin is a multitasker. What's the word for multitasker in Dragon? I think it's up here somewhere. Oh my god, game, throw me a bone. Alright. This is probably very boring to watch, so I'm just going to turn on the quest marker. Because I am sad and lame and I need the quest marker. This is why I've never made it through Morrowind, people. I love my quest markers. Preparing the file. Here we go. Alright. Oh, I was like almost right on top of it. What the? Unmelting snow. See, Skyrim, unlike the real world, does not have global warming. Or, excuse me, climate change. Alright, this must be the way down. This looks more doable. I hope. Or maybe not. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Bad video game sense of direction, people. It's right here on display. Alright. Because we are truly sad. Alright, I guess it is that way. I hope. I don't know. Clairvoyance can sometimes lead you astray. But I don't know, I think this is right. Alright. And the way should be pretty clear since I think we've gotten all the ice wraiths and stuff. So I think, you know, I think we should be cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Oh, da Ving!
No?
I kind of enjoy using the clear sky shout. It's such a simple thing, you know, clear away the clouds, but I like it. It's kind of fun. Yay! Ice wraith teeth! Invisibility potions for me. Whoa! Somebody didn't make it up the mountain. I wonder if it's an elven shield. I wonder if it's another elf. Wonder if it was an elven dragonborn like us. He wonders if there were other elven dragonborns. I mean, all the dragonborns he's heard about have been like, you know, imperial emperors or Nords and like Tiber Septim. Why was he chosen? It almost doesn't seem right, you know? Was it a mistake? Should somebody else be the Dragonborn? Sometimes he wonders about that stuff. Huh. A lot of mist here for some reason. It's interesting, the mist seems to get heavier and heavier the further down the mountain you are. That seems kind of counterintuitive in a way. Alright. I think we will talk to the Greybeards one last time. We are going to reassure them that we're not going to kill their leader. We've decided to give them a chance.
Sky above, voice within. Yes, but understand, if not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum. Kinnereth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. Sky above, voice within.
Well, I wish the Blades would be more understanding, but I guess they're not going to be. Well, we got what we needed, and that's really all that counts. Trying to prevent the end of the world here. It's strange how the people that you would expect to be on your side are not necessarily on your side. I mean, originally we avoided going to the Greybeards because we figured that they would be against us trying to prevent the end of the world, but you know, turns out their leader helped us out. And the people that we expected would help us were dicks. I hope. Now, sometimes I have run into trouble with trapping Odahviing, and sometimes I think it's because the game is buggy, but sometimes it's also because I forget what I have to do. I think you don't really... I ran into a lot of trouble because I thought you had to wound him to bring him inside, but you don't really have to. I think you just have to, like... He'll just, like, willingly go inside after a certain point. I don't know. We'll see. I hope he cooperates. And I'm tired. It's late. Well, at least all the frost trolls have been well cleared. Now, I don't think climbing the 7,000 steps is quite comparable to Everest, but I am curious if there's any sort of real-life equivalent of, like, a pilgrimage. I mean, there must be, I'm thinking. I just can't think of any right now, but I'm sure they must be out there. Sort of real-life pilgrimages up mountains. And, I mean, these steps, well, I guess they would be somewhat helpful. I'll just say, I think the way up seems fairly treacherous, even with the steps built into the side of the mountain. Frost troll after frost troll. We had 3 frost trolls. I don't know why I always collect the troll fat. Actually, can you make poisons from that? I think... Resist poison, damage health. That's... You'd think those properties would sort of cancel each other. Well, I guess not. I guess damage health and restore health would be opposite properties. Four frost trolls? Really? Wow. Wait, we made a wrong turn somewhere. There we go. Bad sense of direction all around, people. I feel like I should get some sort of award for having the worst sense of direction ever. Like maybe a golden smashed compass. That would work. I wonder who that elf was that died on the mountain. I've actually never seen that before. Or maybe I had and I forgot it? I don't know. Oh, hey. That's right. Animals like us now. Anyone else got kind of a hippie vibe from Kinnereth? Okay, so the next episode we are going to trap Oda Ving. I will see you then.